Welcome to Columbus, Ohio, on the campus of The Ohio State University in the Schottenstein Center this afternoon for the Division IV state semifinal basketball game between the Berlin Hiland Hawks and the Fort Loramie Redskins. I'm Jeff Henson. Alongside me this afternoon is Tom Sharp, and we have a matchup of two teams that have been very familiar to this state tournament. Berlin is making their 14th appearance, while Fort Loramie makes their 9th title appearance here at Columbus, Tom. And both these teams, a strong tradition, both playing basketball well at the right time. Both have earned their right to be here this afternoon.
Yeah, like you said, two tradition teams here. First off, Hiland 27-1. Their only loss so far this season was to Doylestown Chippewa, who will be playing later on this afternoon in Division III state semifinals. They're under veteran head coach Dave Slayball, who's been here a numerous amount of times also. For Fort Loramie, 22-4. They're playing great basketball right now. They won their 22nd Shelby County League title along with district title. To get there in the regional semifinals, they played their county league rival Fort Recovery, or Russia, in a very brutal game. Then they beat Felicity Franklin in the regional finals to get here today.
Well, both teams have played well, and these teams met in the finals in 2013. Fort Loramie got the best of it that particular day, Tom. Fort Loramie winning their first state title that year in 2013, defeating Berlin Hiland. As we get set for the introductions here, I want to remind everyone that obviously this is a state semifinal game. The winner of this game will come back on Saturday and play Waterford Wildcats. They were victorious in the semifinal game, or the first one, against defeating St. Wendelin Mohawks out of Fostoria, Ohio. So they are already advanced their ticket to the championship game. The winner of this game will face them Saturday morning.
Now introducing players from both teams.
And now we will introduce
with the non-starters.
Players from each team, the non-starters.
Injured player, Jillian Bargy.
Jillian Bargy injured this season, being recognized though.
Number 15, Mackenzie Miller.
Mackenzie Miller.
For the Redskins, number 42, Sarah Stang.
Sarah Stang,
For the Lady
5'8"
Hawks,
sophomore.
number 40, Lish Miller.
Lish Miller, a 5'8" junior.
For the Redskins, number 41, Katie Hoying.
Katie Hoying wears number 41, 5'9" junior.
For the Lady Hawks, number 34, Melissa Hostetler.
Melissa Hostetler, 5'11" sophomore.
For the Redskins, number 40, Abby Holthouse.
Abby Holthouse, number 40. Can also mention Berlin, Tom, the number 1 ranked team in Division IV this year.
Juanita Miller.
Juanita Miller, number 33. They have been here an astonishing 14 out of the 40 possible state titles. So they have been a very regular appearance as Hattie Meyer is introduced, a 5'3" freshman.
You know, Jeff, I read that earlier, and that is just an
Megan Beachy.
outstanding number.
Megan Beachy,
For the Redskins,
number 32.
Number 31, Caitlin Lukey.
Caitlin Lukey for the Redskins, a 5'6" sophomore.
For the Lady Hawks, number 23, Angela Troyer.
Angela Troyer, number 23, a
For the
5'7"
Redskins,
sophomore.
Number 23, Mandy Brandowy.
Maddie Brandowy, a 5'7" junior, wears number
For the Lady
23.
Hawks, number 22, Jessica Troyer.
Jessica Troyer, 5'7" sophomore.
For the Redskins, number 22, Kristen Ratterman.
Kristen Rowderman, a 5'8" junior, wears number 22.
For the Lady Hawks, number 12, Isabel Fowler.
Isabel Fowler, number 12, a 5'6" sophomore.
For the Redskins, number 21, Claire Kasmeyer.
Number 21, Claire Kasmeyer, a 5'5" junior for the Redskins.
For the Lady Hawks, number 5, Sabrina Miller.
Sabrina Miller, number 5.
For the
Hiland has
Redskins,
won
number
4
12,
state championships
Olivia
along
Witzer.
their 14 trips. Olivia Quinter, number 12, is a 5'5" junior.
For the Lady Hawks, number 3, Sarah Kime.
Sarah Kime, number 3, is a 5'6"
For the
freshman.
Redskins, number 10, Taylor Gasson.
And Taylor Gasson, number 10, is a 5'5" junior, and that takes care of our support players. We will see some of those girls in today's game, and now the starting lineups for each team.
Starting with the Redskins, a 5'9" junior, number 43, Holly Fry.
Holly Fry, number 43, a 5'9" junior, averaging 10.5 points a game.
For Hiland, a 5'8" senior, number 35, Rachel Horn.
Rachel Horn, number 35, a 5'8" senior, averaging just
For the
under 6 a
Redskins,
contest.
a 5'10" junior, number 33, Jessica Berger.
Jessica Berger, 5'10" junior, wears number 33. Redskins leading scorer, just under 16 points a contest. Megan Beachy, 5'9" senior, the leading scorer for the Hawks at just under 15 a game. Janelle Hoy, number 30, 5'7" senior, averaging under 4 points a game and dishing out 3 assists. Alex Troyer, 5'8" senior, averaging just under 4 points a game. Where's number 13?
5'6" senior, number 20,
Hallie Bonanza, 5'5" senior, averaging 9 points a game.
A 5'2" freshman, number 10, Kennedy Schleibel.
Freshman guard, number 10, Kennedy Slayball, averaging 10.5 points a game. Number 11, senior, 6 foot, Kelly Turner, averaging 10 points a game and just over 6.5 rebounds. And the starter, last one for Hiland, is number 4, Brittany Miller, 5'7" junior. Fort Loramie coached by Carla Siegel. Hiland coached by Dave Slayball. And our keys to the game right now brought to you by Budge Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Salina, where the dealer makes the difference.
Jeff, first off, for the Fort Loramie Redskins, they need to be the aggressor. They need to continue what they've done so far this season and got them to this point. They play very aggressively on defense and offense. They need to control the tempo. Don't want to get Berlin Hiland into their game, but keep them out of their game. The keys to the game for Berlin. They need to do their pressure defense. They want to cause those turnovers. Limit the team to one shot. In other words, great rebounding the ball on the offensive end.
Very well stated. Berlin, not an extremely tall team, so they'll have to really secure the rebound, limit Fort Loramie to one shot. As the opening tip goes to the Redskins, they're in the visitors this afternoon. The black jerseys with the red numbers trimmed in white. Hiland, the home team, in the white uniforms, red numbers trimmed in black. Again, both schools sporting the same color, so a lot of red and black today. Three-pointer by Hoyne, off the mark, no good. Berger had it, stripped away, so one and done are the Redskins.
But an excellent job on that time. They got the ball down to Berger. Berger was double teamed, so she kicks it back out. Hoyne for the three, just didn't go.
Berlin Hiland, their first attempt on offense here. Kennedy Slayball, freshman, runs the offense for the Hawks. Three-point shot off the mark there by Rachel Horn. So each team, Tom, a three-pointer, each team a miss, and each team one and done on offense.
Yeah, excellent job there really for both teams defensively, limiting to one and done.
A minute gone in the state semifinal. They'll get open look from Bonanza. Her three-pointer off the mark. Bonanza has a season record for the Redskins in three-pointers made. She has 50 now. Broke Darian Rose record last season. Darian Rose, a great player for 4 years for the Redskins. Now playing played her freshman ball at Ohio Dominican. Remains Hiland basketball. Man-to-man defense by the Redskins. High pick up top. Good switch by the Redskins. Keep the ball in front of them. Slayball, the freshman point guard at 5'5", runs out of room. It goes off of Redskin. Will stay with Berlin Hiland.
Yeah, so far, excellent job defensively for the Redskins. Defensively, the Redskins average only their opponents 37 points a ball game, where Berlin Hiland averages 62 points a ball game.
Yeah, they're a wide margin of victory as Megan Beachy, untouched on that out of bounds play, breakdown in the Fort Loramie defense. She scores the game's first points. Beachy, the leading scorer for the Hawks at 14.9 points a game.
A nice dump down to Fry.
Fry shot no good. And with the rebound is Alexander Troyer. Alex Troyer with a secure rebound, brings it down, and Hiland will reset their offense with an early 2-0 lead here. Beachy again to the basket. Good defense by the Redskins. Fry with the rebound. A couple bodies on the ground.
No, but you're right there, Jeff. Excellent defense by the Redskins.
Open for a three-pointer on this side has been Andrew, no good. Fry with another rebound. That one, Janelle Hoyne, her attempt is missed. So 2 shots that time for the Redskins, no points. Hiland in transition, off the glass, no good. Jessica Berger's rebound is outletted to Janelle Hoyne, and the first foul against the Hawks, and for the game that matter, goes against Kennedy Schleybaugh, her first. Substitutions in for both teams. For the Redskins, number 23 is Maddie Brandewy. And for the Hawks, Jessica Troyer, number 22, Mackenzie Miller, number 50, and Angela Troyer, the game's first substitutions and the game's first turnover.
Tried to get it down to Berger, just a little bit too far out in front of her. She couldn't haul it in.
You mentioned Hiland, their lone starter, their tallest starter was 5'9". Now they bring in Mackenzie Miller, a senior. She is 6 foot tall, averages 3 points a game. And there's another turnover. Berlin Hiland commits the TO, and Fort Loramie with the basketball. Still looking for their first points as we've played nearly a half of basketball in a fast-moving first 8-minute quarter here at Columbus, Ohio. Hoyne gets fouled, and she will be at the foul line for 2 shots. Hoyne on the season, a 69% free throw shooter. On the season, Fort Loramie shoots it at 65%.
The foul when it gets Miller, that is her first.
And for the Redskins, Turner comes back in, replacing Fry. And the game's first point for the Redskins goes to Hoyne, who hits the free throw. In and out, no good, rebounded by Miller. It's a low-scoring game to start this semifinal game. Beachy keeps her dribble alive, finds a crease, and again, good defense by the Redskins, but able to get an offensive rebound, and putback is Beachy, and she is fouled.
Yeah, excellent job there by Beachy that time, getting her own board, putting it back up. She gets the bucket, and she's going to go to the line to shoot 1. First foul against Berger.
Beachy is a very good free throw shooter, just under 80% on the season. As a team, Berlin Hiland shooting just under 70%, and Beachy completes the three-point play.
She's going to check out. Kennedy Schleybaugh checks back in.
Olivia Quinter, number 12, also in for the Redskins. I missed when she came in, but there's Olivia right now with a basketball, 5'5" junior, being pressured up top by Keim and able to find Berger for three-point shot on the money, or on the mark, but short. And the tie-up goes to the Hawks. So field goal shooting right now for the Redskins. Not very good, as they've yet to make a field goal. Their lone point, and a Janelle Hoyne free throw, but on the defensive end, they've been pretty solid, allowing just 5 points. They'll look for their defense again to try to get a stop and try to get some offensive rhythm on the other end. Left-handed three-point shot by Angela Troyer, no good, and Fort Loramie will go back to work trying to get their first field goal of the game.
And they're 0 of 6 so far. There, they finally got their first one.
Make it 1 of 7. Hallie Bonanza inside the three-point arc and a nice pass. I believe it was from Turner, the assist, and Bonanza doing a nice job getting the bucket, cutting the lead to 5-3 in favor of Hiland. Step back three-pointer by
around the rim and out.
By Kime is no good. That was a pretty impressive shot for the 5'5" freshman. And there's another whistle and another foul.
This is going to send Berger to the free throw line for 2.
Jessica shooting 71% on the season, averaging 15.7 points a game. Also very good rebounding at 7.1. Leads the team in steals with 92 as her first free throw is missed. So right now shooting difficulties continue now for the Redskins.
You know, anytime you get into a big arena like this, you're not used to playing in it. You know, there's nothing behind the backboards, no wall or anything. It does throw you off a little bit.
Berger good on 1 of 2 as she will take a break. So Quinter, Hoyne, Bainanzer, Turner, and Fry. The 5 in black right now.
There's a double dribble, yes.
Good call. Tom from the sideline, good eyes there. Another second or third turnover now for Berlin Hiland.
Couldn't have much better seats than right here on the sideline.
Courtside, directly across from the Fort Loramie team and fan base, as they're off to our right in the end zone, and Coach Siegel's squad directly across from Tom and I.
Oh,
nice backdoor. Good movement. Hoyne for 3 off to the right side. No good.
Offensive putback. Got
Huge.
it.
Good hands, Olivia Quinter.
Excellent job there by the Redskins.
Boy, at 5'5", Quinter not very tall, but reached out, snared it, and got it off the glass. Three-pointer missed there by the Hawks. That was Megan Beachy. They get another look and taking advantage of it. Kennedy Slayball.
Yeah, she drilled that 3 ball.
Second chance points. The Hawks come away with it. They create a turnover now on this end. And the Hawks looking to grow the 8-6 lead. As Fort Loramie had taken their first lead of the game. It's 6-5, but a three-pointer has the Hawks up by 2. And a nice move.
Yeah, she had the outside of the lane, straight to the hoop, wide open.
Fort Loramie defense didn't rotate over, didn't recognize Slayball going to the basket. Slayball, just a freshman, and only really is 5 feet 5 inches tall, Tom, but still averaging nearly 11 points a game and averages over 4 assists a game, so she does a nice job running the offense for the Hawks. Boy, delayed call. They're going to whistle Fry for the charge.
That was a delayed call. You're exactly right, Jeff. Not sure if the right call or not, but hey, it was called, and no matter what, it's her first foul.
So just 90 seconds left here at Columbus. 10-6 your score. Fort Loramie's defense has been pretty good. Had a breakdown on rebounding one time, led to a three-pointer, and another breakdown on a layup, but that three-pointer by Slayball is no good, and it will go to the Redskins. So again, Hiland, not an extremely tall team right now. You look at their lineup, Miller's 5'7", Slayball 5'5". Just not a lot of height, but they have a lot of speed. As Berger's shot is blocked. Fry with the rebound. Her shot short.
Gets
offensive rebound. Fry.
And in.
Count it. Third time a charm as Fort Loramie battled, and Fry comes away with the 2-point basket and a chance to hit on a 3-point play.
That's exactly what the Redskins needed right there.
Fry on the season, shooting at 65% from the free throw line. She averages 10.5 or 10.6 points a game. Also just under 7 rebounds a game.
We have a horn for the, I don't know what they're,
Have they had a media?
well, there won't be one.
There was in the first game. Well, we'll see what's going on. Here's a one-shot foul for Fry. And the score I have down would be 10-8. I would think that's right.
I believe that's right, yeah. And what they're checking on. They're still over there discussing things, and
I'm not real sure.
I guess we're okay to go.
So Fry here to put the Redskins to within 1. 65% on the season. He's had a great game in the regional finals. Didn't miss a field goal. Makes the basket, the free throw to complete the three-point play. Under a minute to go. 10-9 your score. And Berlin Hiland with the basketball, running the offense basically on the perimeter. Again, not a real post game to speak of, Tom. More of a perimeter
offense. Yeah, you're right.
Look for backdoor cuts and take it to the basket off the dribble. And they've been successful. They're not, I mean, they're 27-1, ranked number 1 in the state.
Yeah, you know, you don't get this far in the season by being lucky or anything like that, you know. Obviously, it's a talented team out there. Only lost 1 ball game all year.
Megan Beachy missed the three-pointer on the other end. Berger shot short. Fry tries to save it, comes up out of bounds. So with just under 4 seconds left, Fort Loramie will pick up a little bit here and try to.
Berger a little off balance there when she put that up. I think she had thought she had a little less time on that clock than what she really did.
That one goes out of bounds. That took quite a few seconds. Wow.
Yeah, that's
only 1.7 left. I didn't think that much clock would have run off, but under 2 seconds, they do get a pass down the court, and Fort Loramie's there to intercept it. And after 8 minutes of action here at Columbus, it's Berlin Hiland 10, Fort Loramie 9. You're watching girls state basketball tournament action on NK Telco Sports.
The big game is right around the corner. Are you ready for it? Come into Francis Furniture and find the right fit for you and your friends in our Lazy Boy Comfort Studio. With Lazy Boy Premier sofa and sectionals, you can custom order a look that's just your style. Choose from hundreds of decorator fabrics or choose genuine leather for its luxurious feel and durability. Come into Francis Furniture today, the area's only Lazy Boy Comfort Studio.
You'll save up to 70% on utility cost with New Knoxville Supply and water furnace geothermal technology. Let New Knoxville Supply install a water furnace geothermal system with energy management for super efficient heating, cooling, and hot water. It's easy to calculate your savings. Just log on to newknoxvillesupply.com and click on the water furnace icon. Plus, the 30% tax credit is still available. Be smarter from the ground up. Contact New Knoxville Supply and install your new water furnace geothermal system.
Welcome back. It's 10-9 in favor of Berlin Hiland, and with the first quarter stats, here's Tom Sharp.
Thanks, Jeff. For the Redskins, they're just 3 of 12 from the field, 0 of 6 from three-point land in that first quarter, 3 of 5, decent 60% there, you know, from the free throw line. For Berlin Hiland, they were 4 of 13, 31% from the field, 1 of 7 for 14% from three-point land. Their free throws, perfect, 1 of 1.
And neither team shooting very good percentage. Each team with 3 turnovers, so each team, you know, fortunate maybe right now with the shooting percentages and such that, you know, they're still in a close ball game, but both teams have been basically mirror images of each other.
And Berlin Hiland has 3 turnovers that has led to 3 points off those turnovers for Fort Loramie.
And Fort Loramie throws it away.
Oh, wow, nice look.
And nice look is right. They don't capitalize.
Yes, yes.
Could have scored on that.
Thank goodness
turnover.
for the Redskins,
yes.
but yeah, that was
And second chance points. I know Berlin Hiland has at least 3 because they got it on the
Berlin Hiland,
shot.
Has 6.
6.
Yep.
Another turnover. So 2 possessions to start the second quarter for the Redskins. 2 turnovers. Berlin Hiland did not capitalize on the last turnover. That three-pointer no good, and
We're going the other way.
good job sealing on defense there as Bonanza.
Yes.
Kept her
Excellent
work.
job.
Yeah, maybe didn't get the call the first time, but battled and drew the foul against the Hawks. Number 13, Alex Troyer. Fifth team foul against the Hawks. Fort Loramie with just 2. Turner to the basket. Nice pull-up jumper. Wow.
Yes. Excellent pull-up jumper there right on the baseline, just right outside the key.
Well, Turner comes in at 6 feet even, and she was working against Beachy at 5'9". Did a nice job getting her off the dribble and then pulling it up as Hiland throws it away right in front of us on a defensive tip that went off the Hawks. And Fry will inbounds the basketball to Hoyne. Fort Loramie now back on top. I believe they had one lead in the first quarter. They lead now 11-10 as we've exhausted just about a minute and a half in the second quarter. So Hoyne being defended. Turner was successful last trip. That jumper no good. Fry battles. Another offensive rebound by Fry. Do the right thing is go at the glass, and she does.
Yeah, big offensive board right there, like you said, Jeff. And didn't quite get the shot to fall, but she's going to earn 2 shots here from the free throw line.
Fry has been very active on the rebounding portion of her game. Last couple games, she had 16, I think, rebounds against in the regional semifinals. Had a big game in the regional finals.
3 points so far. She'll be going out if she makes this free throw.
The second of 2 is made. So Fry gets a second chance point for the Redskins. She will take a break. Number 23, Brandewie, back in for the Redskins. And a 2-point lead doesn't seem like much, but that is the biggest lead of the game for the Redskins. Berlin, I believe, was up. Their biggest lead was 4. I know it was 10-6 as Beachy finds a crease. She doesn't need a lot of room and beat a Fort Loramie defender. And boy, there's not much room, and she exploits it right away. Made the Redskins pay. Tied the game up, and will try for a 3-point play in the lead. Again, a very good free throw shooter at just under 80. Connects quickly. Hiland back on top. So as Hiland Hawks, they rotate a lot of players in, Tom. And
I've just noticed, yeah, they do.
Trailing by 1. Berger runs or starts the offense. They get it right back to her. Left-handed shot, no good. Offensive rebound controlled by Jessica Berger. Berger keeps working. She's yet to score. From behind, nearly a turnover, and it is.
Yes.
You can see the double team coming from our angle. Obviously, Turner didn't realize it, but Fort Loramie gets it back. So Fort Loramie's offense will go back to work as Berger does have 1 point, I should say, has yet to make a field goal.
Yeah, I think she had 1 point from the free throw line. That, yeah, made her, missed her first one, got her second one.
Quinter will inbounds to Berger, and again, Fort Loramie will go to work. Just over 2 minutes now passed in the second quarter. Ball into Fry, knocked away, but Holly Fry able to recover, and her second offensive foul. They're going to get her with the lead arm pushing off. So both of Fry's fouls have come via the offensive charge. She will sit down, so may not see Holly for the rest of the half.
And so far, each team's only scored 3 points.
It was 10-9 at the end of the first quarter. Offensive shooting has been very difficult for each team. Not many good looks. Berger nearly
almost had that, yeah.
Beachy got a little off balance, but kept it alive. Her second chance point, a shot no good. And she comes away with, that was her, another rebound now by number 23, Troyer. So the Hawks active on the glass, and there's a double dribble. I thought she double dribbled earlier. Didn't want to say anything, but boy, the Hawks, again, not tall, but boy, they are aggressive and play very fast.
And for the Redskins,
As Fort Loramie will go to work. Hoyne back in.
There were 7 turnovers for Fort Loramie, 5 for Berlin Hiland.
Hiland picks up the pressure just a little bit more in the half court. Quinter
Nice.
kicks out to Hoyne. Her shot missed. Quinter avoiding the travel. Gets the rebound but can't control it. Three-pointer from the corner off the side of the bank board, but getting the rebound and getting fouled is number 13, Alex Troyer. So a wild shot or a difficult shot from the corner. Hiland comes up with the rebound and they get fouled again. So more free throws for the Hawks.
It's the 15th foul now against the Redskins.
Free throw there by Troyer, no good. Troyer on the season, 63% shooter, and she will miss both of them. Turner with the rebound, has to be careful she doesn't throw the elbow
You're right,
too
you're
much.
right, but
You
same
can-
point in time, you got to be strong in there.
Yes, there's a fine line.
But yes, you're exactly right. You got to find that fine line, whatever it is.
Be aggressive, but don't throw them. And she turned and just held the ball up. She spins now, loses the handle. Right idea.
Yeah.
Like the aggressive style. She was
I-
asking for it.
Yep.
She has a size mismatch and just lost the handle on the spin. So you need a short memory. Forget it. Go back to defense and try it again the next time.
There you go. You're exactly right there, Jeff. Forget about it. Move on. There's a lot of game to be played yet.
Shot there altered. I don't know if she blocked it, but Rachel Horn's shot was missed as Turner was trying for the swat. And on the other end, we'll have a blocking foul called. Nearly the third charge of the game,
You
but
could almost, yeah, you're right.
this
It's
time
close.
Olivia Quinter is fouled in the act of shooting, and she will now have 2 shots.
2 shots.
56% shooter cannot, I
Gets
should
the,
say.
gets the
I
bounce.
said she cannot miss is what I was going to say. She hits on her first free throw.
Taylor Gasson.
Gasson back in for the Redskins.
Maddie Branzoui.
The second of 2 for Quinter. Good look at it right there. That one bounces out. 1 of 2. The game is tied at 13. And running the offense now are the Hiland Hawks again, very much up top, looking for cutters going back door. We're pulling up for a straight-on three-pointer. Kennedy Slayball. That's a big-time shot. Created some space and dropped down the three-pointer.
A big-time shot there, like you said.
Nice
Oh,
pass
nice.
there. Excellent heads-up play by
Excellent.
Janelle Hoyne. Good spacing by Kelly Turner.
Excellent play there by the Redskins.
Against Felicity, for Loramie really worked it in the inside. We'll see once Felicity, a similar team as Hiland, not a lot of size, but a lot of speed.
That looked like another double dribble there.
Three-pointer by Rachel Horn, no good, and the Redskins go back to work. They get it down to Turner, and they'll look to see if they can get something inside. They've been, it seems like a little bit more aggressive going to Turner here. Right now, patient on the outside, not trying to force anything. Berlin, though, doing a nice job staying in the passing lanes, making it difficult. They do get it down to Jessica Berger now. She turns off back iron, no good. So Berger has yet to find a field goal. She's had some shots, have been difficult shots. She's had to kind of create her own space. And there she
There's
fouls.
a bumper, yep.
So team foul number 5 against, or 6, I should say. Last common foul for either team here in the half with just 2 minutes, 18 seconds left.
And for the Lady Hawks, Sarah Kine.
Kennedy Slayball, 5 feet 5 inch, or 5 foot 5 inch freshman. Will inbounds the basketball for the Hawks. Once twice now the Hawks have got it on the interior.
Yes. Yeah.
But that time Alex Troyer's shot was blocked. Fort Loramie with the rebound quickly to the other end. Bonanza gets bumped. Her shot is missed, and there'll be free throws for the Redskins.
Exactly. Excellent move. Right to the bucket there.
Redskins have had a fair amount of free throws in this first half. Been to the line quite often.
So they're 5 of 9. This is attempt number 10.
That one catches the side corner and goes in, so a point for Bonanza.
On the opposite side of the court there, Berlin Hiland, they've only been to the line 4 times so far in the first half.
Fort Loramie, a little bit more aggressive going to the hoop. Berlin Hiland, not that they're not going to the hoop, but maybe a little bit more perimeter oriented, but nice to see the Redskins knock down both free throws. As they can take advantage of their opportunities there. That would help on the scoreboard as offense has been at a premium here in the first half. Under 2 minutes to go until halftime. And right now, Berlin very patient again as Slayball, left-handed shot off the iron, off the back.
Threw that up there too and got it to bounce around and in.
Bonanza again untouched, and this time she gets the ball to drop and is fouled.
Yeah, excellent job that time again. Same thing. This time she gets it to fall.
Berlin Hiland, a couple times, like you said, just not getting back quick enough, and Fort Loramie passing the ball up the side, which is faster than running.
Yep.
And Bonanza's been able to take it a couple times. 6 points for Hallie Bonanza, more of a three-point shooting specialist, but has earned her 6 points all on 3 2-point field goals, or free throws, and misses that one. So the lead stays at 1 for Fort Loramie. They were down by 110-9 at the end of the first quarter. Boys, Kennedy Slayball is a quick little guard. Nearly, nope, should say nearly an actual turnover.
Nearly it was, yes.
Turnover gives it back to the Redskins. Right now I feel like probably both teams feel comfortable. They probably both figure they haven't played their best basketball.
I agree. Yes, I think yes. You're right. Both. There's a turnover there for the Redskins.
2-on-1 turnover though. Hustle was deflected.
Is that kicked?
Bonanza, I believe, got the ball stopped up top. Turner was hustling back or there for a short time. It was 2-on-1. Fort Loramie has given up a couple inbounds plays here. At least I know the Hawks scored on one. The other one got blocked. Have to make sure they keep the ball going to the outside. Slayball no good. Backside rebound off the Hawks, and it will go to the Redskins.
And really, both teams crashing the boards, battling in there for those rebounds.
Just under 60 seconds to go. Fort Loramie walks the ball up the court. Still, each team basically man-to-man defense throughout. Turner turns, pulls up, nice jumper off to the side. Offensive rebound, missed. Good job by Brandewie, but couldn't finish with a left-handed shot. The final 30 seconds. Coach Slayball will bring his troops out. Kennedy Slayball will now be closely guarded a little bit. You gotta be within about 6 feet to get the count started. Beachy back to Slayball. 10 seconds. Kime with the basketball. They got to get going. That's a long three.
Massive three.
And the clock will stop with 1.7 left. So I think Kime, it's tough time to find the scoreboard in here. And granted, the time is on top of the bank board right here, but sometimes you lose track of where it's at.
Yeah. For you and I just sitting here, we know where it's at. When you're out there playing the game, yeah, you're right. It's right there behind the backboard, but you got 10 other people trying to get the ball from you.
Well, there's the second quarter buzzer. That's halftime here with the Loramie Redskins on top by 19-18. We'll take a break and come back with second half action here from Columbus on NK Telco Sports.
Hi, I'm Clark Kellogg. I have so many fantastic memories about basketball in Columbus. Before I became a Buckeye, I played in the OHSAA state basketball tournament. And years later, my sons played in the state championships too. Now I'm inviting you to create your own basketball memories by attending this year's girls and boys state tournaments at Ohio State Schottenstein Center in March. Plenty of tickets remain, so don't miss your chance to see Ohio's best.
For tickets, call 800-745-3000 or go to Ticketmaster.com.
You owe it to yourself twice a year a checkup at Minster Dental Care. Our specialized doctors, Jim Overman, Jim Myring, Sean Sharp, and Philip Slunkowski, are ready to give you the smile you've always dreamed of at any stage of your life. Pediatric, orthodontic, restorative, and cosmetic dentistry are just a few of the services offered. Our latest advancements include CEREC dentistry that allows us to create and deliver a crown in one convenient visit. We're located on State Route 66 in Minster, 419-628-3380 to schedule your appointment today. You owe it to yourself.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Let us help you with all your home comfort needs. Lockard Incorporated, in your neighborhood since 1945. Let my family serve your family. Call Lockard Incorporated, 492-8811.
Minster Bank is celebrating 100 years of serving our local communities.
We are proud of our past and we look forward to a promising future.
Thanks for the opportunity to help our local businesses grow.
Thanks for letting us serve you past banking hours.
Thanks for letting us serve you and getting to know you personally.
Through our private wealth management department, we provide trusted investment advice.
Minster Bank's success and longevity is truly a testament to the communities and the customers that we serve.
Thanks for 100.
If you're in need of quality auto body repair work, Sydney Body Car Star is your #1 choice. With Sydney Body Car Star being the only iCar Gold certified auto body repair facility in Shelby County, you can count on our qualified staff to repair your vehicle to your satisfaction, and we offer a lifetime guarantee on our work. Because we know your vehicle and time are important, we also provide daily updates that give you the ability to see the status of your repairs online.
I'm Tom Martin from Sydney Body Car Star. Relax. We'll take it from here.
Innovation, it's all around us. NK Telco developed a fiber network in our communities over 10 years ago when the competitors were only thinking about it. Increasing bandwidth to make it convenient for the whole family to enjoy online entertainment and gaming. With our IPTV solution, you can enjoy over 80 HD channels, providing quality TV and movies for the whole family, and even take them on the go with our Watch TV Everywhere app. All this from a company that believes in local customer service from people you know and trust. NK Telco, providing services that bring value to your everyday life.
Welcome back to Columbus. We're at halftime, and with our first half stats, here is Tom Sharp.
Thanks, Jeff. We got a close game here so far in that first half. 19-18, the Redskins with that 1-point lead. Slow start here for both teams so far in the first half. 6 of 21 from the field for the Redskins. 0 of 7. They haven't hit a three-pointer yet. Excellent job from the free throw line. 7 of 12. 21 rebounds, 10 turnovers for the Hawks of Berlin Hiland. They are 7 of 26 from the field, just 27%. 2 of 13 from three-point land, 15%, and 2 of 4 from the free throw line with 17 rebounds and 7 turnovers.
Well, both teams have had a few minutes now to rest and regather their thoughts. Neither team, as Tom mentioned, shooting well from the field. Berlin Hiland's first shot of the second half missed there by Brittany Miller.
Ball's loose on the floor, held up.
Possession will keep it with the Redskins as nearly a turnover in the backcourt. Holly Fry and Jessica Berger each with 2 fouls, so really not a lot of foul trouble for the Hawks. Brittany Miller and also Alex Troyer with 2 apiece. So everyone in good shape for the final 2 8-minute quarters.
The odd part about that, Jeff, is those 2 fouls on Fry, both offensive fouls.
But Andrews' three-pointer, no good. Berger nearly with the rebound.
Yeah, right through her hands.
Hiland was in the zone defense that trip. So a bit of a change from the first half where I believe they were full man-to-man as Beachy no good on her three-point attempt.
Excellent job there boxing out, getting it down to Fry. There's going to be a foul.
Bonanza is fouled as inadvertently losing her balance was Beachy. She fell awkwardly and then awkwardly fell onto Fry, and everyone gets up and is walking it off. But Bonanza with the rebound, good heads-up play, finding Fry in transition. Beachy picks up her second foul, pass underthrown, turnover against the Redskins. So the defense is right now the upper hand as a slow scoring game. Turnovers by each team. Another one. Fry wants to try from the right side.
Oh, excellent. No, they're going to wave it off and say she traveled.
Did you think so?
She drug that foot a little bit, but whatever.
She
you can't move it at all. She did move it just a little bit, but wow, it was just a little bit.
When she came to the right side, kind of caught the ball on her hip, which really allowed the defender to go by.
But at the same point in time, I think she almost lost control of the ball. She tried to get it back in, you know.
So if she didn't have possession, how can you travel? Is that what you're trying to
Well,
tell me?
she had it, but
she did. We said she
fine
lost
line.
it. Yep. Hey, bang, bang play. As the shot by Slayball off the mark, and again, a similar start to this half. As we start the second half, as there was a foul there. So Fort Loramie gets it in. Hoyne needs help. Her pass knocked away, but able to recover. And Coach Siegel will take a 30-second timeout. That will give us a chance to reel through our sponsors.
Yeah, thanks to these people here for allowing us to bring you the ball game. Sydney Body Car Star, NK Telco, Baumbauer Fertilizer and Seed, Cardinal Express, First National Bank, Arrowhead Golf Course, Radio Hospital, Elmwood Assisted Living, St. Mary's Trucking, NK Telco Sports, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Remax Select, Francis Furniture, New Knoxville Supply, Minster Dental, Lockards Incorporated, Minster Bank, and on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard, it's still 19-18 in favor of the Redskins.
Yeah, scoreless here in the first nearly 2 minutes. Backs pass from Berger to Turner. Not for sure how Kelly got
I
over.
haven't either, but yes.
A design play possibly, and Berger with a strong pass. Turner doing a nice job keeping up around her shoulders. Didn't give the Hawks any chance to steal it. And there's a whistle, and we have a foul. No, we do not have a foul. Tom, what just happened?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the tablet.
Okay. I'm sorry, what was it? I kicked. There's a turnover and then a kick ball violation on the Redskins. I missed it too. Fry will go in this time without hesitation. Steal on one end, score on the other end. Holly Fry gives Fort Loramie their biggest lead of the game at 5. That brings the Fort Loramie crowd to their feet here, as what better way to capitalize on a steal is a quick basket in transition. Berger with the steal. Jessica on the left side, fouled and scores. Jessica goes down, but not before she kisses off the glass. And a good pass 30 seconds here for the Fort Loramie defense, and more importantly, their offense lighting up a little bit in transition. And sometimes that's the best medicine when your offense is struggling in 5-on-5. Get some steals and go in transition. Coach Slayball will take a 30-second timeout. I want to remind also everyone that after the conclusion of this semifinal state basketball game, Tom and I will be selecting a Fort Loramie player of the game. That award today is being brought to you by Al's Place, and we'd like to thank Al's Place, located in Fort Loramie, Ohio, for sponsoring our player of the game. As you see the student section there for the Redskins, as their classmates have opened it up here, a 7-point lead. They've scored all the offense here in the second half with 6 points. They have a chance to add to it, and the defense has been the spark plug so far, Tom.
Yeah, they have. And looking over some of these stats here, you know, rebounding, 24 rebounds now so far for the Redskins, 6 of them offensively. They've had 8 points off of turnover so far of the 10 turnovers that Berlin Hiland has had.
Cannot get the three-pointer to convert, but the good play by Berger getting a steal in the score, and a 7-point Fort Loramie lead. Berlin Hiland looking for their first second half point. I can't think of maybe just a couple shots they've even had this quarter. There's a three by Schleball, short. Being held as Hoyne, as Schleball could not get around Janelle Hoyne, and Hoyne picks up the foul against Schleball. And that will be the second personal foul against Kennedy Schleball. She has 10 points to lead the way for the Hawks.
There's Dave Schleball over there kind of wondering what the call was. He thought it was going to be against Fort Loramie.
Well, from our angle, it looked like Hoyne was being held.
Yeah, and he's saying that
it was the other way around.
It was the other way around, yeah.
Hoyne finds Berger back door. Nice pass to Fry.
Berger, what an excellent job. She obviously knew that she couldn't do anything with it. Saw Fry out of the corner of her eye. It gets it to her, and she lays it in.
9-point Fort Loramie lead. Baseline jumper missed by Horn. And that will stop the momentum temporarily as Rachel Horn will have a chance for 2 shots at the foul line. 68% shooter on the season is Horn, and boy, these are big free throws for the Hawks as they need to get on the board, and they do so with the free throw.
Yeah,
Coach Schleball still kind of motioning out, thinking that Hoyne wrapped her arms around Kennedy Schleball, but sometimes it's the second person that gets caught.
You're exactly right there, yes.
And what do we always say, Tom? Forgive and forget. Forget it and go on.
Yep, do not retaliate.
Make the shot and you don't have to worry about it, right?
There you go, exactly.
I don't mean it that way. But
no, you're right, though.
One of two, but boy, the pressure for the Hawks is picking up here. Fort Loramie, they got a good basket there last time in transition, but it was basically a result of the pressure the Hawks put on them. They were able to get the opening, but Kennedy Schleball now picks up back-to-back fouls here recently. That's her 3rd foul.
Looks like she's going to be checking out.
So the 5'5" freshman will go out. She'll be replaced by classmate 5'5" freshman Sarah Kime. Turner finds Bonanza. A little bit of contact there, nothing called. Bonanza able to keep possession. Turner now, left side.
Wow,
tough. It's good to be 6 feet tall. It's good to be quick.
Yes.
And it's good to be good. As Turner now has the Redskins up by 10. Momentum right now in favor of the Redskins. A lot of basketball left to go. 1/4. Nice move by Hornet. Shot is missed though. Offensive rebound secured by Kime. So the Hawks will get another look here, but Fort Loramie is beginning to try to do the half-court trap.
There's going to be a foul against Turner.
The 5'5" freshman guard Sarah Kime found a crease, snuck through a couple Fort Loramie defenders, and then was fouled in the act of shooting. Kime, 63% free throw shooter on the season, averaging just under 3 points. 29-19. It's a 10-1 run for the Fort Loramie Redskins to start the 3rd quarter. Taylor Gasson, 5'6" sophomore, into the contest. She wears number 10. Kime misses both. Berger runs it down. Fort Loramie a chance to keep this momentum going. Get the ball into Turner right away. The 6-footer shot short. Didn't get a lot of elevation on that.
No, she didn't. That time she was double teamed, and they definitely caused some havoc on her that time.
Nice dribble drive. They find the open girl on the baseline, and hitting the first field goal of the second half is Angela Troyer. Fort Loramie's defense had to stop the ball handler, and then Troyer hits the baseline jumper, their first field goal, and they trail by 8. Under 3 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Fort Loramie in their 9th appearance here at state. Berlin Hiland, their 14th. Backdoor pass and
Nice.
cut.
Nice.
Turner the assist. Berger the basket. And Fort Loramie back up by 10. Good ball movement by the Redskins. And going to the basket and drawing the foul is Jessica Troyer. Troyer, a 5'5" sophomore, will be awarded 2 free throws. As one thing is for certain, Tom, is Dave Schlaball's bunch has a lot of girls that can go to the basket off the dribble. Obviously, their size may help that, but they are a couple girls that can
And like you
quick to the bucket.
Like you mentioned earlier too, Jeff, that Coach Schlaball, he really substitutes a lot. He substitutes in and out quite a bit. So he's got a lot of girls to go to.
And they played 10 girls in the first half. As Troyer, an under 50% free throw shooter in a season, makes both. So there's another sub for Coach Dave Schlaball. Full court pressure. Hoyne will be tasked with getting the ball at the court. Finds Gasson. Eight-point lead. Pressure being applied by the Hawks as they begin to force tempo. Gasson had it, but able to kick back out. Fort Loramie right now in no hurry as they will try to run offense and get another backdoor cut. Right now, Turner's out of the ball game, so they lose some size there. Nearly a turnover. Left-handed jumper from the baseline off the mark by Brandewie. And
nice shot there by Brandewie. Nice attempt. Obviously a bucket she could make.
Megan Beachy, no good. Going high near double threes with the rebound. And although Fort Loramie has the lead, you can see where Hiland's defense can be annoying at times as Hoyne shot off the mark. Rebounded though by the Redskins. And before the drive, Coach Siegel will take a 30-second timeout. Remember, I mentioned earlier, this is the 9th time Fort Loramie has been at state. They were champions in 2013. They were runners-up in 2011 and also 1997. And you look on the other side at Coach Schlaball's squad, 14th appearance here at state. They've won it 4 times. They won it in 08, 06, 05, and the year 2000. And they were also runners-up in 2013, 2012, 2010, 29, and 1989. So, and what's amazing, I think we said earlier, they've been in the state tournament, the Final Four, 14 of the possible 40 girls state basketball tournaments. So
that's amazing.
That's 35% of the times Berlin Hiland has had their name in this program as a participant. And Fort Loramie, making a claim for themselves. They've been in 9 of the 40, 5 of the past 6. They go to work. His 8-point lead. The defense for Berlin Hiland, when it's 5-on-5, it's very difficult. Remember, Fort Loramie got some points in transition off of turnovers that made scoring a lot easier. But when it's 5-on-5, you can see the pressure is very much there as Hiland does not give the Redskins many open looks. Hoyne pulls up. Hoyne hits.
Nice pull-up jumper right there.
5'7" senior guard Janelle Hoyne. What a big shot from the senior. Under 60 seconds to go, third quarter. State semifinal game of Schlaball back into the game, number 10 with the 3 fouls. And going baseline is Beachy. Gets her own rebound. Her shot blocked by Berger.
Berger did an excellent job there defending.
Stayed
on that
straight
shot,
up.
yes.
Turner back in the ball game. Fort Loramie turns it over. Just not a clean possession as Berger had trouble clearing it on the defensive end. Left-handed jumper made. Angela Troyer. She comes off the bench and averages nearly 10 points. So just because she doesn't start doesn't mean she can't score.
Well, how nice is that, having somebody that comes off your bench averaging double digits?
Berger shot right on the money again, just short.
Yeah.
Under 6 seconds to go. Schlaball capable of hitting it from anywhere. Being guarded by Turner. Her runner is missed. Berger with the rebound, and that will end the third quarter of action. Fort Loramie on top, 33-25. We'll take a break and come back with fourth quarter basketball on NK Telco Sports.
At Bambauer Fertilizer and Seed, we utilize small plot trials with third-party testing at our research center. These local trials help us to test new products, cultural practices, and ideas. Our goal is to utilize this information to support recommendations we make for your farm, bringing you the highest return for your investment. Explore the opportunities third-party research from Bambauer's can bring to your farming operation. Call 888-MAX-CROP today.
Whatever you're hungry for, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you can find it at Cardinal Express.
Clinton Radimer, number 23, wins himself some cash down there in the bottom of your screen as
a $100 gas card thanks to Marathon.
Hey, good value as the Redskins get ready for the fourth quarter. They outscore Berlin Hiland 14-7, and really, Tom, would open up that third quarter a little bit as they got points in transition, because when it wasn't transition, offense was very tough to come by for the Redskins offense.
You're exactly right. And you made mention to us, they did an excellent job passing the ball down the court. You said that, passing the ball down the court gets you there quicker than it would dribbling it. Is that 3 balls off, but another offensive board here for the Berlin Hiland.
Troyer misses on the three-pointer, but goes right to the basket, misses that one. Holly Fry secures it, so Fort Loramie dodges a couple looks there by the Hiland Hawks, and their pressure is going to pick up. They, we mentioned the defense.
I don't know if they can pick up, because they've been pretty, man, they cross that timeline and boom, they're right on you.
There's been a lot of pressure, and there's been a couple times Fort Loramie exposed that pressure, getting a backdoor cut here and there, but both teams play pretty good man-to-man defense, 5-on-5, and so critical that you don't have a steal and let the other team get the advantage. Berger kicks back out. The 8-point lead with a lot of basketball left to go. Nearly another challenge pass as Berger pulls up, buries it. She hasn't shot maybe extremely well, but boy, smooth as ice there, very confident. And again, short memory, Tom. Forget the last miss, make the next one.
No, you're exactly right. You're exactly right.
Berger is their go-to girl, averaging just under 16 a game. Pass knocked away,
Turnover.
stolen. Berger needs to be careful. They got some Hawks behind her.
Don't want to give it back up right there, for
Kelly,
sure.
Yeah, Kelly Turner, yes, never give it up in the red zone. Make them earn their baskets. Turner with the ball up top high. Berger pulls up.
Tough shot.
Was short. Just not a good release. Quickly, the Hawks down the court and kissing off the glass, number 23, Angela Troyer.
Right there, the Hawks giving the Redskins a taste of their own medicine, what the Redskins did earlier in that third quarter.
Fry gets post positioning.
Got to capitalize.
Yeah, rushy shot a little bit, not quite square. A chance for the Hawks. They've trailed by 8 or 10 much of the second half. Three-pointer just missed. Kelly Turner, super job rebounding.
Yep, exactly. Excellent, super job, like you said.
2 hands. And there was no way Beachy was going to get that. And she picks up her 4th foul. So Megan Beachy, averaging just under 15 a game, will sit down with the 4 personal fouls.
And like we said, this team 27-1. So obviously, they can score points, and they can score points in a hurry. So, 35-27, just under 6 minutes to go. Still a lot of time left in this ball game.
And the trap coming up, Turner able to run it down. There's a lot of double teaming that's going to be happening here for both teams. As Hiland, as you mentioned, a lot of points average on the season. I think 62 they average are in the 60s, so capable of scoring. Bonanza shot short on the miss.
Offensive Fry.
Fry no good. So tough break there for the Redskins, but they continue to battle One-handed baseball pass by Schleybaugh is caught in a corner by Horn. Schleybaugh open from 3, connects. She now has 13 on the game, and a timeout called by Coach Schleybaugh. It's a 30. We will keep it right here as we'll let Tom run down our sponsors.
Sydney Body Car Star, NK Telco, Bombauer Fertilizer and Seed, Cardinal Express, First National Bank, Arrowhead Golf Course, Radio Hospital, Elmwood Assisted Living, St. Mary's Trucking, NK Telco Sports, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Remax Select, Francis Furniture, New Knoxville Supply, Minster Dental, Lockhart's Incorporated, Minster Bank. And on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard, the Redskins have that 5-point lead, 35-30, 5:13 left to go in the ball game.
A nice comeback here for the Hiland Hawks as they've whittled that 10-point lead down to 5. Fort Loramie, probably a little, I won't say gun shy, but they've missed a couple shots in the interior here in the past possessions or so. But, you know, that's part of the game. You got to go back to work. More times than not, those shots will drop. But the Hawks have cut it back now and have. It was 10. It's now 5. But you can see right now, Fort Loramie's offense being pushed out and every pass is being challenged. And obviously they won't be able to stall the final 5 minutes. Berger shot just short.
Just short, tough shot, no call.
They continue to work it inside, and Schleybaugh will not charge. She will be fouled. And that is just the 4th team foul of the half for the Redskins.
Yeah, been a pretty clean game really so far. The whole game, the first half, so far only 10 fouls called in the second half, 6 on Hiland and 4 on Fort Loramie.
Hiland basketball, they trail by 5. Number 10 right here, Kennedy Schleybaugh has had a big game, 13 points. Nearly lost the basketball.
Yeah,
Thought nearly committed a 4th foul. And all that as dust has settled. Fort Loramie will stay on defense. As with 4 fouls now is Megan Beachy. She comes back in as their leading scorer on the season.
Megan Beachy replacing Jessica Troyer.
Beachy does have 4 fouls and 8 points. Fort Loramie double teaming a little bit. They leave Beachy open for 3 at short. Berger, another strong rebound. Nice job making sure she knows who's coming behind her. And we'll back it back out as Hiland Hawks doing a nice job, Tom, getting down the court, not allowing a transition basket.
Yeah, that time they did. They hustled down. Not going to give up a transition point.
That might be her 5th foul here. I'm sorry. It is on number 10. That's her 4th foul. She was holding Hoyne going to the basket off the dribble. So big free throws coming up for the Redskins. In. Nice shot for Hoyne as these free throws. Even 4 minutes left here in the game. If they can score, you've seen what a job it's been trying to score on half court.
Oh, yeah.
That's a big 2 points. Back to a 7-point lead.
Like I said, now 4 minutes to go. It's like almost every possession now is important for each team.
Well, Hiland capable of scoring. They get a nice drive again. The sophomore, Angela Troyer. Again, she's coming off the bench. Having a nice game. Hits a big shot there to answer the 2 free throws by the Redskins. Beachy needs to be careful. She's number 25. She has 4 fouls, as well as Schleybaugh. Hoyne in the inside, misses it. Loose ball. And there's a tie, but it'll stay with Fort Loramie.
Yeah, Coach Siegel's over there trying to get a timeout, but really can't call timeout.
Until you have possession.
Yeah.
Kelly Turner comes back in. Hoyne will inbounds for the Redskins. Berger with the basketball. We'll have to do something here shortly. They get the ball into Turner. She's been able to get some shots off.
Nice.
That was a pretty shot.
That was beautiful. Yes. Yeah, that was perfect.
If she can do that about 6 more times, things will be nice for the Redskins as Hiland really can't stop her turnaround.
Now they'll go to the line, I believe.
15th foul.
Say she's shooting.
Shooting.
That's why I wasn't quite sure if they were
Oh.
going to say she was shooting or not, but they said she was shooting, so.
I kind of glanced away. Nonetheless, a free throw made for number 23, Angela Troyer. We've said her name a lot. She now has 9 points. Again, Hiland has played at least 10 girls already. A lot of rotating of players for Coach Slayball. A lot of ball game left with 3 minutes to go. A 6-point Fort Loramie lead. It's 5 now. As free throws made by the Hawks as Hoyne is going to have her hands full here. Being almost triple team there, she's able to get the ball down the court. And getting fouled is Quinter, so she will have a chance now to go to the free throw line and have some big one-on-ones right now. Free throw shooting will be a key factor here, Tom, as Fort Loramie is going to have to convert. As a team this season, they've shot it at 65%. I don't know how many of those shots have been in pressure situations, but this I would consider a pressure situation. Is wow, everything but in.
Wow.
Turner with a huge offensive rebound. Not fouling, going straight up, just using her 6-foot frame and being able to hang on to it. I mean, Hiland plays such good, tight defense. There's never a chance really to relax.
Jeff, there's only going to be one other time where there's going to be a pressure situation, and that would be on Saturday if they come back to play.
Very well stated. As Coach Siegel gets a timeout before the violation, we'll take one with them. You're watching girls tournament basketball on NK Telco Sports.
Our communities are filled with history, culture, and ambition. People who put others first. We are a bank that is defined by what we do, not just who we are. We build relationships. We grow businesses. We support communities. We advise the people that matter most to us, our customers. Stop in at any of our 5 locations, sign up for internet banking, or download our mobile app to better serve you. We can assist you with your next loan, personal accounts, investments, or business needs. Think first. First National Bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Value City Arena here in the Schottenstein Center on the campus of The Ohio State University. Fort Loramie basketball. Turner nearly loses the handle, able to secure it. Needs help now. And the ball again nearly knocked away.
Yeah, should stay with the Redskins, yes.
Boy, Berlin Hiland plays great defense.
They do. They're only giving up 32 points a ball game.
And they get a turnover there against the Redskins. So defense being applied there, being aggressive was Brittany Miller. So a 5-point game. Berlin Hiland has battled back. It was basically 10 as Fort Loramie got a good spurt of offense in the third quarter. And since that time, it's been Fort Loramie's lead. Hiland's had to work to catch up, and they trail by 5. A bucket here would get them the closest they've been since halftime, and another offensive rebound. We're going to have another look. Beachy with 4 fouls. Long cross-court pass just out of the reach of Fry. Horn shot missed, and Turner with the rebound needs to be careful not to lose it.
2 3-point attempts right there.
Jessica Berger finds Turner.
Redskins able to come out of there giving up nothing off of that turnover.
Under 2 minutes to go. We're at a minute 35. Critical possessions. And Berger working hard to get a shot off. Will pick up the foul. And the junior will go to the line for 2 shots. 7 points on the afternoon for Jessica.
We're 9 of 15 from the free throw line.
As
Make
a
it
team.
10 of 16. Yes, as a team.
That one pushes the lead back to 6. That one pushes it to 7, but defense has got to come up big now.
3-possession ball game.
Hiland will go to work pretty quick. Good ball movement. Horn for 3. No good. Fry with the rebound. Needs to hang on to it.
Tied up. Possession arrow will keep it with Hiland.
Boy, you see right there, just not. I don't know what Fry should have done. I mean, you don't want to turn the ball over, but Hiland is just right there, and as soon as you rotate, they're right in your lap.
Yeah, and I don't think there's anything Fry could have done different. That's just how Hiland is. They're so quick. They're so aggressive.
And they will get a timeout, and we will get a timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout.
I
Again,
take that back. It's going to be a full
timeout,
Yep.
so we'll take one with them. You're watching high school girls tournament basketball on NK Telco Sports.
Keep connected with the latest technology. Download your favorite videos and music. Join in the social buzz, all from your cool smartphone or tablet. If it's time to update your phone or tablet, the experienced professionals at Radio Hospital can help. With cutting-edge devices, awesome service, and a fun experience, you're sure to find the perfect devices for your lifestyle, all at prices you'll love. And be sure to like us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter for all the latest technology trends. Radio Hospital is keeping you connected.
My name is John Kramer. I am 90 years old. I've decided that it was time for me to go to assisted living. I lived by myself for 14 years. I knew I was getting older and life was harder to live. I fell down a couple times at home. I decided that Elmwood was the place for me to go. It's like a family in there. Choose Elmwood. I believe it.
3-point shot by Slayball off the mark, so Berlin comes up empty, but Fort Loramie in a bind, they will call a double dribble. I hate that. I don't know how to say it, but she didn't try to dribble. She knocked the ball down, and they consider that the start of your dribble.
Some will say it is, some will say it's not. It's a very
delicate
gray area.
What do you do? Catch the ball, right?
That's right.
3-point shot missed by Beachy, and there's a foul committed against Hiland. So Fort Loramie dodges that, quote, turnover, and Jessica Berger is going to have a chance to make it very difficult for Hiland if she can knock down a couple more free throws here with just 57 seconds left.
2 free throws.
First one short. 5'10" junior. Nice rotation, and her 10th point gives her team an 8-point lead. Defense needs to step up as they go to zone in this possession. Shot blocked. Berger with a blocked 3-pointer. Slayball for 3. Short. Hoying with the rebound. She is fouled. 43 seconds left. The Redskins defense coming up big in that possession, getting a block shot.
The Redskin faithful come to their feet.
Big free throws here again. I think I say it every time they shoot a free throw.
But at this point of the ball game, it is. Thank goodness, on the other end, they're not giving up any points. Redskins, they hold on to this win. They will be back on Saturday. Makes one of two.
A 9-point game. Slay ball quickly down the floor. They've got to get a shot off quickly. Fouled in the act of shooting.
A three.
So tough break for the Redskins defense. And Slay ball is going to have a chance to score with the clock stopped. 71% foul shooter on the season. First one is in. Going for shot number 2. Right now a 8-point game. 7-point game. 36 seconds left.
36 seconds can be eternity.
You aren't a kid. Hiland with 2 timeouts left. Fort Loramie with 2 timeouts left. That third one missed. Turner with a strong rebound. Hang on to it. Gets the ball to Berger. Long pass down to Hoyne. They will try to move and force the foul, and there is the foul. So Hoyne, her chance now with 26 seconds left. Just under 70% on the season. Hoyne makes it her 7th point. Senior guard hit a big shot, was earlier in this fourth quarter, kind of drove in. Didn't seem like much, but that time it just seemed like the offense was lacking someone to step up and hit a shot, and she hit it, and she makes 2 free throws here. 9-point lead, 26 seconds left. Zone defense by the Redskins. Force him to shoot over Turner. 3-pointer missed. Fort Loramie holds on to the ball. Quinter is held up. Jump ball will favor the Redskins. 17 seconds left, a 9-point game. A win puts the winner today in the finals at 10:45 Saturday morning against Waterford. The Waterford Wildcats out of Washington County on the east side of the state, southeast side of the state.
They beat Fostoria St. Wendelin earlier today.
And this might do it. The Redskins, with under 10 seconds left, will cross front court. Ball knocked out of Turner's hands, and it will stay with Fort Loramie. 7 seconds left as the Fort Loramie Redskins, in their 9th state tournament appearance, are going to go to the finals as Coach Siegel will empty her bench. The number 1 team in the state, Berlin Hiland, will suffer their 2nd defeat. The other defeat they had was against Chippewa, who will play in the Division III state finals. Doylestown Chippewa. And hugs, as you see there, by Coach Siegel. Good shot there from our cameraman Daniel Allen. Those are special moments for teams here as they have earned the right to play for the championship. There's the final horn. The Fort Loramie Redskins will play for the D4 state title on Saturday with a 45-36 victory, and a sigh of relief there for Coach Siegel. Maybe not a pretty win, Tom, but a win.
But a win.
They made the plays. They earned the right to play for the title. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll have a recap from Columbus here on NK Telco Sports.
There's a lot of early mornings that go into 40 years of service, a lot of miles on these tires, and millions of pounds of cargo have traveled in these trailers. It's about dependable service, the kind of service that shows up 30 minutes early every time, that gets your products, cargo, and business from point A to point B safely, quickly, and efficiently. We are St. Mary's Trucking, traveling the roads of commerce in Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, Kentucky. Men and women who produce the solutions that make your business grow, because the most important thing to them is you. NK Telco Sports, Ohio's leading sports broadcasting company, is dedicated to sports coverage, filming over 120 collegiate and high school sporting events that bring quality content and excellent sportsmanship to the big screen. Team up with us as an NK Telco sponsor and receive many benefits: commercials that will be seen by thousands of viewers, multiple name mentions, live web ads, monthly bill stuffers, and discounted network ad insertion spots. Packages are available for any budget. Contact us today.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Welcome back to Value City Arena in the Schottenstein Center on the Ohio State University campus. Jeff Henschen alongside me today. Tom Sharp, Fort Loramie. Tom prevails with a 45-36 victory. They outscore the Hawks 26-18 in the second half and earned this hard-fought victory.
They really did. It was a great third quarter for the Redskins. For the game, they were 15 of 41 from the field, 37%. 0 of 10 from three-point land. 15 of 24 free throws for 63%. Rebounds, 44, 16 turnovers, while Berlin Hiland was 12 of 52 from the field, just 23%. 3 of 29 from three-point land, and 9 of 15, decent 60% from the free throw line. They had 31 rebounds, 11 turnovers. Redskins were led in scoring with 10 points by Kelly Turner and Jessica Berger, 8 points for Janelle Hoyne and Holly Fry. Holly Baynanzer had 6 points and 3 points for Olivia Quinter for their 45 points. For Hiland, they were led in scoring. They had 2 players in double figures, 15 for Kennedy Slayball, and off the bench, Angela Troyer had 10 points, 8 points for Megan Beachy, and 2 points for Jessica Troyer, and 1 point for Rachel Horn for their 36 points.
The defense of Fort Loramie really did it to the Hiland Hawks. They come in averaging 62 points. Their offense really shut down, and just great defense really by both teams. The Fort Loramie's defense a little bit better job, and they got it done when they had to. Got some key points off turnovers. You mentioned that third quarter, and that really kind of opened up the game and kept it where it was at. They prevail with a 9-point win here in Columbus. I would like to go ahead now and make our player of the game selection, that being brought to you by Al's Place, located in Fort Loramie. And that award goes to?
That goes to Kelly Turner for the Redskins. She had a nice game. Total of 10 points. Great job rebounding on the boards, 10 rebounds, 9 defensive, 1 offensive. She was 5 of 8 from the field, so she did an excellent job out there for the Redskins.
Yeah, you also add in an assist here and there and a block shot. Her size was the advantage, and Fort Loramie was able to get her the ball. Not to mention, other players played well, but congratulations to Kelly Turner with the 10 points, the double-double, the 10 rebounds. Also, Jessica Berger, 10 points and 12 rebounds as well. Did a nice job for the Lady Redskins as they will advance to the state finals against Waterford on Saturday morning, 10:45. Fort Loramie's got it going on right now, Tom. They will look for their second state title. And
playing well.
Good luck to the Red and Black and Coach Siegel. And we appreciate all of her support for us this season. Again, providing us stats and insight. Always a pleasure to talk to Coach Siegel and getting her insight. I'd like to thank our staff today. On camera, Susan Qualhorst, and our floor camera, Daniel Allen, our production staff, Isaac Sell and John Qualhorst. My partner, Tom Sharp. I'm Jeff Henschen. We're going to switch it over now to the press room and hear from the victorious Lady Redskins here on NK Telco Sports.
Everyone builds dream houses. But when you dream, you close your eyes. That's why you need a guide. To see if it's too close to the train, to line up a good school, and remind you of the cost of a pool. With a RE/MAX agent, you will see how much better than a dream home the right home can be. RE/MAX. Dream with your eyes open.
Hi, I'm Clark Kellogg. I have so many fantastic memories about basketball in Columbus. Before I became a Buckeye, I played in the OHSAA state basketball tournament. And years later, my sons played in the state championships too. Now I'm inviting you to create your own basketball memories by attending this year's girls and boys state tournaments at Ohio State Schottenstein Center in March. Plenty of tickets remain, so don't miss your chance to see Ohio's best.
For tickets, call 800-745-3000 or go to Ticketmaster.com.
All right. You know, Berlin Hiland has a great program, great tradition, and I have the utmost respect for them and Coach Slayball and what he has done over there. And we knew that this was going to be a defensive game, and I think that first half, you know, not a whole lot of points were scored by either team, but it was definitely a defensive lockdown. Very proud of my team, especially this girl here to my right. How she responded in the second half, did a much better job of going to the hole, finding her teammates. Kelly Turner, a lot of rebounds in the second half for us. I think our leadership from the three seniors and Jess Berger really helped us in that second half, and couldn't be prouder of these girls. Let me rephrase that, couldn't be more proud of these girls.
Questions? Carla, 0 for 3 or 0 for 10 from three-pointers, but the rebounds 44 rebounds. Kind of a typical game though for you guys this year though, isn't it?
Yeah. You know, we talked all week about taking high percentage shots in the paint, and I think our first 3 shots tonight were the three-pointers. You know, Holly Bonanza's a great three-point shooter. Jess can nail them on any given night as well. But, you know, when you got a game like this on a big stage, and you got a great defensive team coming at you, you know, I don't think we should have been shooting that many three-pointers. And luckily, the first quarter got behind us, and we stopped. So rebounding, you know, Holly Fry. I mean, Holly, Jess, and Kelly are all averaging between 7 and 8 rebounds a game. I mean, so that was great for them to continue that tonight because that was huge. We knew that Berlin was going to shoot a ton of threes today, and I'm not sure how many. 29 of them, and we were just hoping that they were going to go in, and we worked on long rebounds all week, but I think in the first half they were kind of shoving us under the basket, so they got a lot more offensive rebounds in that first half than we wanted. So we talked about that at halftime, and I thought the girls responded a little bit better in the second half. We didn't?
No.
I did not know that. That's great. That makes me happy.
You did not shoot a 3 in the second half. Did you make it a point at halftime to say go inside more attack?
I told them that they could not shoot threes on transition anymore. And I told them the only time they could shoot threes is if I called the special set for the 3 or if it was a kick out, like going into our post play. We do a much better job when the ball goes inside to Kelly or Holly and it's kicked back out because the girls are catching it facing the basket, and it's a much easier shot than catching it from the side. So that's what I told them. So I guess they just didn't do it at all. But that's a good stat right there. And I'll make sure I tell them all that.
Do you feel like your length, they were 3 of 29 on threes, and how much of a factor was your length against their three-point shooters?
That's an excellent question. I think that helped a lot. You know, I've got long arms over here, long arms number 2, Taylor Gasson, Olivia Quinter, they all have long arms. And so we were working a lot this week on when we closed out to extend our arm to make sure that we were in their space so they weren't getting off shots. So I think that was a big key tonight. And once we started to pull away and we felt like we were going to win, we went to our 3-2 zone. We changed our 3-2 zone this week, and we put our 3 big girls up on top to stop those three-point shots. So we had Kelly up at the point, we had Jess on one side and Holly on the other side, and we had our 2 little guards in the corner. I thought that was key there in those last 3 minutes.
Jessica, was there any point where you said, okay, I'm not going to score a lot of points this game, so I need to do other things? Or?
Yeah, I was a little nervous at the beginning because we weren't, like, scoring very much. We weren't getting the ball inside. And so I was like, well, if I can't score and my teammates can't score, then this is going to be a long game. But we kind of got through it, and we started transitioning more. And when Hallie was open for those 2 transition points, that was really big because that way they needed to guard that, and they needed to guard our post inside. So it was pretty big to.
For as many times as you've been here, you said nerves. I'm going to ask you how big of a factor nerves were, particularly in the first half, because you missed 4 or 5 point-blank shots at the rim.
Yeah. Well, you talk about your experience playing here, but the bottom line is it's a state semifinal game, and the girls are going to be nervous. They're going to be tight, and I'm glad that they overcame it. I just thought the second half was a whole completely different game for us. And, Jess, I'm just going to bring this up real quick. We asked so much from her. There's one possession where she's the point guard, the wing, and the post player on our plays, because she can do so many things. She's got so many different assets to her game. And so we ask a lot of her. And so I'm proud of you. You responded well today.
Did you feel like that third quarter, that's when the confidence was really there? Because you had the lead, but it wasn't until then that all of a sudden you guys could really notice that you could take that deep breath a little bit.
Yeah, we thought we could do a little transition on this team. I mean, I know they're a good defensive team, but I thought that we were faster and we could get up and down the floor. And the whole first half, I think we had maybe a half of a transition play. And so we talked about that at halftime about these girls. You got to sprint down the floor. We got to pass the ball down the floor. And I think in that third quarter, we started getting some of those transition looks, and we started getting some wide open and shots. And Holly Fry had a steal that sparked that. Jess comes down the next play, and she gets another steal, jumping the gap. So those were two huge plays to get us going.
Kelly, did you feel like when you guys took that 10-point lead, that was when you knew that, okay, now we're in control? Or what was that like, just knowing that you guys just kept gaining and gaining and gaining that lead?
I think it's always nice to have a lead in the game, but you can't get comfortable, because just when you start getting comfortable, that's when the other team comes back and steals that lead that you had. So, like, when you have a 10-point lead, it's not good enough. You have to get a 14-point lead and so on. You have to keep growing.
What does it mean to you to play for a state title in your senior year, given your amazing career you've had at Fort Loramie?
It's pretty awesome because we just came off of a big season in volleyball, and I don't want to end my senior any other way than with a championship in basketball also.
Coach, does this kind of, when we talk about last season in particular, especially when you graduated a girl like Darian Rose, does this win kind of like help you guys forget about that state semifinal game last year, which was so tough?
I think so. We have a new identity this year. I think for the last 3 years it was Darian Rose and the Lady Redskins. This year it's these guys. It's a team thing. We don't have one superstar. Jess is probably as close as we get, but she's not the only person that can do everything on our team. Kelly does a great job scoring. Holly Fry, Hallie Bonanza can have a great night any given time. A lot of people probably forget, but Hallie, as a sophomore, set a record here, 4 3-pointers in a game, in the semifinal game. So we call this Hallie's court. So she didn't get hot tonight, but there's still one more game to be played.
Jessica, advancing to Saturday, talk about what that's like, just to help this team take the next step and try to bring home the trophy.
I think that we need to work harder. We're working hard, but we need to get to the point where we're doing everything that coach is telling us to, not going off on our own and doing whatever we want.
Good answer, Jessica.
So I think we need to really work on that, because we're doing a lot of our own stuff, and then we're putting aside what coaches said. But coach is trying to focus on she knows what it's like to be here and be in situations like this, and so we need to work more on getting to what she wants to say and not what we want to do.
Coach, did you get a look at Waterford and what they were like, and did you get a grasp of how they do things from that St. Wendland one?
Yeah, I mean, they're very similar to us. We got a couple 5'10" girls. We got some good guards. So we're definitely going to have to do a lot of homework. We got some film to watch tonight. We'll get these girls ready to practice tomorrow, and we'll come out and give our best effort on Saturday, that's for sure.
It seems that they defensively know how to shut down post players,
Yes.
But how much of that is a concern for Saturday, knowing that they are pretty sound defensively?
It's not a concern. I think you're just going to have two great teams going at it, like you saw today, two defensive teams going at it. And we're going to have to do a better job of getting into our sets. We're going to have to set better screens. Rebounding will be huge in that game, that's for sure.
How many girls are on the volleyball team?
We have Janelle Hoying, Kelly Turner, Hallie Bonanza, Maddie Brandewie, Katie Hoying, and Sarah Sting.
Did you practice that?
No.
That was pretty good. Rote memory.
After graduating 8 seniors last year and school's arguably best basketball player ever, girls-wise,
yeah.
Would you have envisioned going one step farther this year than last year?
Yes and no. I mean, I knew I had athletic girls. That was not the question. Sometimes you question maybe their heart at the beginning of the year and what they wanted to do. But these girls, I think, as the season progressed, the junior and the senior class came together. There was a little division at the beginning of the season. They got over it, and they put the team first. And so once we started doing that, we started seeing, okay, maybe this team maybe could do it. We have a very hard schedule. I know every coach says that. We have no off nights. And at the end of the year, it got really tough. We played Marion Local, and we played Anna, and we played Lima Bath all within 10 days, and we lost 3 of those out of those 10 days, and so you start to question things. But I think from every one of those losses, we learned something about ourselves, and these girls never quit, and so I think we got better. And I told the parents at our parent meeting this last week that these last 10 days have been so much fun to coach. I have a different team. I say we're in practice, and I tell them to do something, and they're on it. They're like sponges. Their focus level has changed in 10 days. It's unreal. It's like I have a different team, and it's fun. It's fun coaching these guys. So much has changed in the last 2 weeks.
Kelly, you've become somewhat of the emotional leader the last 3 or 4 games. Did you make a conscious decision to start pumping everybody up, coming out? You're smiling, you're always doing everything to get everybody going.
I think that in volleyball, that was always my rule, because I'm just like the loudest on the court, and it's just, that comes naturally to me in volleyball. And in basketball, I didn't know how to transfer. I didn't know how to be that person at first. But then finally, I just let loose and let it happen, and it's been so much fun and playing these last games, because my teammates too, sometimes I'll see them jumping in the air, and I'm like, oh gosh, I'm rubbing off on them. But it's fun.
Any more questions? Was the Anna loss the turning point? It was a game that went into overtime. I know you lost to Marion Local and
Right.
that, but was that a turning point? Like, is that where they started to come together?
I think it was a gut check for us, definitely, because that was a game, we had played them early in the year and beat them, I don't know, by 15 points, 18 points or something. It wasn't really a close game. So to go there and lose in overtime, yeah, I think the girls were upset by it. They wanted to be 12-0 in the league, but instead you finished 11-1, so you get that little blemish there. I think they had, yeah, it was a gut check for us. Yeah, that's a good question.
Okay, we all set?
Thank you guys so much.